Halo, is it me you're looking for? Halo Infinite is a competitive player versus player first-person shooter, now with the addition of a semi-open world campaign, sold separately. Developed by 343 Industries and released in 2021. I really didn't have a reason to go play Halo Infinite before there was a campaign. I'm not willing to pump in the time into a game to play it competitively. But I will play things casually, and I do like Halo. Plus, I already have so many games I need to play, I just never got around to playing the multiplayer when it first came out. So the campaign pulled me in, I tested out the different features of the game, including the multiplayer, and here we are, you, watching my review, me, recording it. What a time to be alive. For me, the big question is, why should I play this instead of Halo the Master Chief Collection? Personally, I guess for me, everything hinges on, do you like the controls of the game and gameplay more here than on any of the other Halo games? And that's one of those things I don't think I can really decide for you. It seems like some people really don't care for the controls, while other people really like them. Naturally, if you're just playing through different Halo games, this game is going to probably be fine. Unless, of course, you find the controls laggy like some people have commented. But I didn't notice anything with my keyboard and mouse controls when I was playing through. But when I'm posing the question, why should I play this instead of Halo the Master Chief Collection, I mean, I'm facing a choice with which game to keep installed and which one to uninstall when I'm done. Seeing as I've been forthright with you, I wanted to play the campaign, party up with my group of 3, have a grappling hook adventure, and then mop up whatever I missed after our group finished. And I got exactly what I wanted, so naturally my opinion of the game is mostly positive. However, there are plenty of criticisms for the game. The price tag is one for sure. Halo Infinite is free, but you do need to buy in-game currency to upgrade your battle pass to premium for multiplayer games, and can also pay the in-game currency to boost your level or just buy levels or experience. Additionally, you're buying the campaign separately. So I feel a little bit mixed about all that. Seeing as you're not paying for actual game power-ups, you're at least not pay to win. And with the battle pass and experience, it's cosmetic upgrades. So it's good for developers. It's just, as a free player, you can't get any of that currency. So you're reliant completely on rewards and building your characters look based on that. And to be fair, free is as free does. Getting anything for free is cool. But the campaign sneaking in and being like, yo, you gotta pay full price to get me, boy. I don't know, it just doesn't seem quite right to me.
Get ready. Okay. Fire up those engines, Chief. Maybe we'll survive.
The story of Halo Infinite starts with a spaceship in space, and Master Chief being beaten by a brute by the name of Atratzu. And if I read the name wrong, it sounds a little bit too close to mine for comfort. Atratzu. Sometime later, long enough to go from scruffy face to full beard, Chief is discovered by a pilot who wants to leave the system and to go home. But Master Chief is like, no way, that Atratzu guy was hacking. We gotta beat him and tell him my dad works at Nintendo. They investigate a mysterious signal and stumble across an AI we call Wannabe Cortana. They dance around the Halo ring and hijinks ensues. Towards the end of the game, you actually learn the pilot's name, which made me feel better because I swear I thought he had introduced himself, but no, you don't find out until the end of the game. It was just really getting awkward. I kept saying, hey, you, and you can't really make eye contact when you're talking over the radio. I'm gonna level with you, I was mostly just like, oh hey, we're playing Halo again. There's a story? Cool. What happened since the last episode of Halo? Wait, what's Cortana doing here? What did I miss? So the last Halo game I played was actually Halo 4. So I asked my younger brother what happened, and he sagely advised, we don't talk about Halo 5. Seeing as it's a gap between Halo Master Chief Collection and Halo Infinite, I guess I'll never know what happened in between. And that's about all there is to say about the campaign story. In my defense, I've always kind of had a tough time keeping track of what was happening to the plot in the Halo games. My understanding of the first Halo game is superhuman man, maybe robot, is fighting aliens in long battle, stumbles across Lovecraftian horror, and sets it loose on the galaxy. The rest of the game is trying to undo those actions and being betrayed by the original inspiration for Wheatley from Portal 2. I don't know if it's my lack of concentration or just not the best storytelling. There's plenty of lore for you nerds who really enjoy that type of stuff, but I'm just not really that invested in the Halo universe. Not to the same depths as I have been in Star Wars. So, to be fair, I respect it for those that are into it. But I'm afraid I won't be giving a well-polished synopsis for the Halo Infinite campaign story. And for that, I am sorry. But for the rest of us, I think it's fair. The game is less about story and more about grappling around and punching dudes in the face. My playtime for the campaign was somewhere around 7 to 10 hours. Then mopping up the rest of the open world content took me all the way to 30 plus hours. All the more so that I need to look up where stuff is in one window and switch back to the game. I guess I should throw a bone to the multiplayer stuff, even though I haven't done much with it and don't really intend to. After you install the 78GB game, before you queue up for a 4v4 arena battle, I would strongly suggest starting with the Academy, which I didn't even realize existed until after I'd played through the campaign and cracked this game open again to review it. So, I'm sorry to the other 3 individuals in my Dredge 24/7 Slayer team, who had to deal with me dragging the team down by all of my excessive deaths and barely any kills. You didn't deserve that weight on your shoulders. But thank you for the win. Our team won. The Academy was kind of nifty. It had its own story in the tutorial where I met this intense lady who never introduced herself and I only knew as the Commander. It was a reasonable tutorial. It didn't take long to play through and would definitely give anyone a basic understanding of how to jump online and get destroyed by the people who have been playing this game since launch. There's also training drills with the different weapons, and training mode, which lets you fight it out against the bots and adjust game settings.
Not satisfied.
Multiplayer itself has a bunch of game modes, and has different seasonal related content. There's ranked doubles and ranked arena games, but you can't do ranked until you've completed 25 regular matches. Which is probably for the best. Ranked is where people get the most mad typically, and outside of getting an achievement for playing a ranked game, I won't be scaling any ladders tonight. Nope. I trust I don't need to explain the concept of first-person shooters to people, seeing as we've had this genre around since, the 1980s? It's probably one of the most well-known genres, second to 2D platformers. There's a variety of different game modes you can play. Some involve capturing a flag, others involve standing in the middle of a control point the longest, the list goes on. And custom game settings, and having creative people in the community, means the list would get pretty exhaustive. Much like I said in my Star Wars Battlefront 2 review, the general concept is, you kill the other guy faster than that guy kills you. I don't have much to say about it, but Halo Infinite's multiplayer has a lot of small aesthetic things built in it for the weapons, armor, your Spartan's body, companion AI, who is just your cheerleader in the game, Spartan ID, and even vehicle customizations. Armor, whoopsh, slap a sticker on it, change the color. Weapon, whoopsh, slap a sticker on it, change the color. Vehicle, whoopsh, slap a sticker on it, change the color. Spartan ID, whoopsh, slap a sticker on it, change the color. These stickers, as I've so eloquently called them, are called emblems. You'll unlock a bunch for free, but like 90% of them are unlocked by buying them, or as rewards from the Battle Pass. There are a couple you get from playing the campaign, though. So even playing completely free, you'll unlock different colors, emblems, and customizations for weapons and armor. And then you can quickly identify who hasn't played this game very long by visuals alone, because they'll look default, like me. But just remember that while you might look cooler than me in Halo Infinite, I still have my $20 in my pocket. Now get out of my face. As a few final notes, there's a custom game mode to play with friends privately or host your own games or community. There's also Forge to make stuff or to play stuff from others. I haven't touched either of these two modes much, but they're always welcome to see in a Halo game. There's also a store tab on the main menu to buy aesthetics. Thankfully, they're just aesthetic, so good on all you who buy that type of stuff. I can't afford to buy shiny things. Lastly, there's a community tab on the main page, which lets you look at recommended stuff, popular maps, mods, and prefabs. I think back to what my friend Brady told me about mods when I first got into World of Warcraft. Mods let you play the game you want to play. Keep up the good work out there, creators.
That's a reliable weapon right there.
I should note / remind you that I'm focused mainly on the campaign gameplay elements. There is some overlap between multiplayer and campaign, but for the sake of simplicity, assume I'm referring to the campaign in my review, unless otherwise noted. For gameplay, they gave us grappling hooks. Gamers rejoice! Is this not everyone's favorite utility in basically every video game? It's all the more fun to use while in open world scenarios. You actually have several different upgrades. Most people's favorites, the ominous Dominus grapple shot, which makes you feel like a one-handed Spider-Man, a shield core, which boosts your shield strength while making you the tankiest of tanks for a while, a threat sensor, which lets you do all the wall hacks you thought they were doing in Counter-Strike, and probably were. Drop wall, says it in the name, drop wall. Wall not heavy, wall made of energy. Lastly, the thruster, which gives you a boost to movement. That's what she said. These upgrades can be further upgraded with Spartan cores, which are found scattered all across the open world map. The open world map has different objectives marked on it. FOBs, which stands for Forward Operating Bases, where you can liberate and then fast travel to and from, answer different distress calls from stranded squadrons, missions will be marked on the map, and special elimination objectives. Let me tell you everything else not on the map, where the freaking collectibles are. UNC audio logs, Banish audio logs, Spartan audio logs, Forerunner artifacts, and skulls. I'm adding this note in here after writing the review. You can actually see the location of the armories, Spartan cores, artifacts, propaganda towers, and some of the skulls which are found in the open world by zooming the map in as far as it possibly can. On the one hand, okay, good game design. You're not over-cluttering the map with icons. On the other hand, how was I supposed to figure that out? These collectibles are what drove my gameplay time up. Thank God for online guides. There's a whole host of Spartan cores I missed because I'm not always spamming my Z key to send out that radar sonar echo to locate every collectible, which I suppose it's on me. Anyway, my point is that even after you finish doing everything on the map, there's still stuff to do. I'm sure I've missed stuff in this review. Maybe something like, which weapons are new? But I'm not really the person to notice or comment on that, especially if something happened in Halo 5 that I'll never know about gameplay-wise. All in all, I was happy with what I got out of Halo Infinite, the multiplayer, and the campaign. I'm not really someone to comment on competitive FPSs, which is kind of what I felt like this game was going for when it was first released. Nor can I comment on the storytelling, really. But what I can say, simply, I enjoyed playing through the campaign. I especially like that the campaign can be played with more than 2 players. So it's always a chaotic fun time. I like Halo, and it's always nice to hear Master Chief's gravelly one-word sentences. And that's all I've got. My impressions of the multiplayer announcer was always a popular party trick I could pull off for Halo fans. Slayer lost the lead, tied the lead, double kill. I wish I got higher than that when I played, but I'm bad at the game. It's not perfect, but it's close enough. I hope you enjoy my destroying of my voice for your amusement. Are you not entertained? Hopefully this review has been helpful. My name is Atratzu, and I will see you in the next review. Thank you for watching.